Hello, you guitar people. It's really cold. After more than 3 weeks of this palette being lost, the remaining 2021 Ibanez guitars are finally here. And I got my cheat sheets here, and I have a big ass palette, and we're gonna unbox them before Leslie starts filming all the nice product shots and we make the actual videos. We've been waiting for this for quite a while. It was stuck in Poland somewhere. So, we now unbox. Okay. RGD 61 ALA. Oh, 6-string RGD, nice. There's a battery in there, hopefully an extra one, and strap locks. We don't need those, but it comes with strap locks. I'm doing this as fast as I can because my mouth is going to freeze. Locking tuners. It's black and then a tiny little bit of green there. Okay. Oh, Wenge and walnut, I'm gonna say. So, what the best thing we do is we run inside, we put it down, and then we go to the next one. Let's run! Follow me! Come on, come on, come on, quickly! You're not fast enough! Don't lose me! And this one clocks in at roughly $10.99. It's an Axion label. And this will go into my neighbor's basement because I don't know where else to put them. Oh my God, is it nice and warm in there. She's got the heat on all the way. The heat is on. On the street. You know that song? From Beverly Hills Cop. I'm old. RGA 42 HP. It's an HP 42 guitar, which is probably open. Yes, it is. I like that because it makes it easier for me. That's from the High Performance series. Ooh, and it has a cool color thing. Clocking in at MSRP $8.99, so probably more like $7.99, something like this. No locking tuners in that series, but a very, very dark, almost looks colored maple. I'm gonna say roasted maple, but extremely dark roasted maple with a scarf joint. Looks cool there. 3-piece body, 1, 2, 3. Kind of sad for a guitar in that price range. It's super, super light, but come on. How does that look? That looks like Nayeto probably, or some kind of mahogany. Leslie, what do you think? Cool?
I like it.
Cool? Leslie likes it. And then the bright pickups, high performance, very light. That is roasted maple, I think. Yes. No locking tuners, and the pickups are Fusion Edge. Very simple, very, very simple. Fixed bridge on there, probably single coil, 3-position. And then this, it's kind of nice to have that come through there. We didn't look at the other one, we'll do that inside. Let's run! Let's look at them outside quickly, then we don't have to do it in here. This is heavier. Let's look at the RGDR individual saddles and bridge thingies. Fishman Fluence with a tap and a voicing. So it's probably single coil humbucker and voicing too. My friend Jason McNamara is doing the beautiful pickup animations from his pickup generator plugin, specifically for all these videos for me, which is very nice. Amazing neck, we already covered this. Locking tuner, everything black, obviously active for the Fishman Fluence. And then coming from a blue to a green to a natural on this, I'm going to say whatever the top is. We're going to cover that in the video, of course. And then look at this, a very, very cool, slim, of course, a typical RGA body. No scarf joint on this. Moving on. It's cold. Obviously, Axion label and high performance, no gig bags, no case, no anything. Which if price versus, what are you doing this? Oh, which if price versus performance is fine, then that's good. We have an AHM90BK. That's an easier name. Oh, that's a hollow body in black. You're gonna have to wipe all the fingerprints off. Let's see that I'm gonna do now. Yes! AHM90 BK, which of course stands for the color. That's the one thing we know. The last thing is always the color. The rest, who knows? Very light, well, because it's a, hollow body. What happened there? Something white happened on these. I'm gonna have to wipe these off. 3-position switch. What is this? Some kind of, I don't know. And then that tri-position, tri-sound switch for this pickup, which is humbucker, parallel, and then single coil. That's of course a semi-hollow. No, it's actually a hollow body, because I don't see a center block. I just see a block here under this, but there is no center block. So that's a hollow body, full hollow. Gold hardware, clocks in at MSRP 649. That's rather inexpensive. Made in Indonesia, and we run. And we run. Oh my God, there's so many guitars. GRG 131EX. Okay, this one clocks in at 219, so I think realistically we're looking at 180, 190 bucks, something like that. That's from the Geo line, and I usually didn't want to review the Geo guitars because they were crap. For the longest time, they were really bad. And last year, with the GRX40, Ibanez did one of the best low-budget guitars I've ever reviewed. It's flawless, almost, and it's 179 euros. So it looks like the Geo line has gotten a serious boost, and so it makes a lot of sense to look at more of them in the lower budget range. And also a lot of these Ibanez videos are always higher budget, so it's a little bit annoying. We need to look at less expensive things. There's a poodle over there, by the way. Hey, Noodle, hello. That's where Leslie lives. So we have it's actually the GRG 131EX BKF, black as fuck. That's what that stands for, probably not. We have a super figured maple neck with a scarf joint, no locking tuners, come on, it's under 200 bucks. And it is ultra black. We have a reversed headstock. It's rather light, reversed headstock with black on black Ibanez logo, which you probably can't even read. Leslie goes like, what? And then black pickups, black hardware, black pickguard, black everything, black inlays on a definitely artificially blackened fretboard out of some kind of wood. Purple heart. It's definitely a colorfully treated purple heart. Poplar body, comes with Infinity R pickups, made in China, but it's under 200 bucks, so that's going to be ultra interesting to see how much metal from Ibanez can you get for under 200 bucks. And we run. I don't think this is one that I'm going to review. It's heavy, RG532D, and that means it's probably in a case, but since I'm not going to review this, I'm not even going to open this. I don't even know what it is. I don't care, I have enough other stuff on my plate. Like RG50, oh, that's that one, the RG5170BBK. HSH combination for the, here we have a case. Should we take it out of the case? I think we should. We leave the case here. An HSH combination on this probably Prestige. Yeah, I mean, it comes in a big ass case. Look at this, come on. Oh, wow. All black, and only this in gold, not this, only the edge trim in gold, all gold here, with a little bit of a beautiful trim there. Dots to the side. Fishman HSH combination, which is rather rare, so 5-position switch, and then probably a voicing switch. Nice holes here to actually grab the guitar because it's super, super fit in here. This is like the ultra black and gold RG with quite a bit of weight, I have to say that. Looks like it's got a maple, I'm gonna say Wenge or walnut strips, 5-piece, volute. Wow, that's You're gonna polish your balls off on this. What the? That is decadent and you can't even see that. Can you see the tortoise shell binding, Leslie? Can you grab that? And this is really only for the guitar player because you can only see that from above. From here, it's black as fuck. And then from the side, tortoise shell. And we have lumen lace with little surrounds. Obviously, this is a high-end guitar, clocking in at probably about $2,000. Fishman's lumen lace dots. And yes, it is Wenge, as I said. So this will go back. Oh no, we need the Tremie sticky, which is of course, why is that black? Ibanez. Oh, come on, Ibanez. We have gold hardware and you don't have gold sticks? It's of course one of those sticky ones. Oh, that goes in hard. Okay, that's scaring me a bit. Maybe it has to, I don't know, I'll figure that out later. But that should be gold, obviously. Follow me. And another one from the Prestige line. You can immediately tell because they're the only ones that come in cases. And this is the, I don't know. I have no idea. Very interesting. And what is it? Ooh, the 7-string AZ. AZ, now in 7-string. I'm still a little bit confused about why. Because to me, AZs are not the guitars for the heavy stuff. Ibanez has guitars for the heavy stuff, and it makes sense with, of course, a multi-tool. So why? Of course, you can use 7-string guitars for non-heavy music. We're going to see how heavy it gets. And then, of course, what else you can do with it in terms of voicings. For that, I will have to learn how to play guitar. This is, of course, AZ with all the AZ woods. S-Tech treated because it's a Prestige. S-Tech treated wood, which is very, very stable. Look at the beautiful shaping. Feels everything is bigger on this. Well, why? Because it's got another string. Black dots in the roasted maple fretboard. String tree, a triple string tree for the top 3 strings. Of course, it's got the Hyperion pickups, the tap switch. I don't like these knobs, but that's just preference. 5 position, which means we have 10 different sounds, which we're all going to beautifully show with Jason McNamara's pickup generator. Flat paint on this in a sunburst. This guitar really doesn't say 7-string, except for the fact that it has 7 strings. Okay, done. Ooh, oh, we had that, we had that. Ooh, 2 good ones, 2 good ones. So this will be, I guess, I don't know. That's a green one. That might be one that I'm also possibly maybe gonna fall in love with and pay to stay here. Who knows? Who needs money when you can have Ibanez guitars? It's the RG565 EG. It's from the Genesis series, which means it is made in Japan. It is a Prestige, technically, but doesn't say that, but it's made in Japan for under $1,000. That's why it comes without a gig bag or a case. But it is as classic in Ibanez as you can get. Super high quality. I had one of the first Genesis series here. They left the stick on there, look at that. Come on! This is green maple fretboard, green dots. Frets are a little bit sharp, but I mean, these have been in a warehouse sitting in Poland for who knows how long. So let's give it 1 or 2 days to acclimatize. We have a classic higher edge trim here. Of course, these are not tightened. Okay, we're gonna have to set this up a little bit. But matching headstock, typical Ibanez 5-position switch with this blade pickup, which is an Infinity R, and the bridge is in a V8. So the Ibanez is. I mean, this is like an 80s rock with your thing out, you know, monster. A little bit recessed here, a little bit flat. 5-piece neck with tiny little strips of, I'm going to say, walnut. God, I'm getting good at this. And we're going to take it inside. Last one's another RGDR, 7-string, which means it is one step lower than usual. Ooh, it's nice. And this is from the Axion label, which is, all the heavy shit. It's somewhere between the normal range, the high performance range, the premium range. Somewhere in there is the Axion label. And I'm still debating whether or not I do the same track I did with the Prestige 7-string, the RGDR 4227FX NTF. Whoa, look at this coffee stained back. That is beautiful. Of course, these beautiful shapings that the RGDR have. We have a Wenge and roasted maple. Nope, it's panga panga and walnut. So that's walnut, and I guess this is panga panga. Novolute, it's a little bit weird. These beautiful go-to locking tuners and lumen lace. And look, oh my God, look at this front. Here's the Kiesely kind of a shape, which I know Ibanez might have had before too. But there's poplar burl, I'm gonna say top, sub-zero treated frets, Knollenpappel, yeah, poplar burl. We have a single coil switch, 3 positions, and that's it. And these look like bare knuckle. And they are bare knuckle aftermath, the 7s. Little dots in here, and then they go to the other side. The fretboard is Makassar ebony, which I don't really see because it's rather light. Ebony is usually darker. Then this is a, I'm gonna say, stacked ash and Nayeto. Okay. Wait, really? Yes. So we have Nayeto in the back, which is mahogany-ish, and then ash, which is this really grainy, big grain wood. But that's half of the guitar. So you got warmth here, a little bit more attack here, because tone wood is a real thing, and then a veneer, because it's the tiniest, like ½ millimeter kind of a thing of this poplar burl. And then the camouflaged aftermath with a matching, is that even matching, Leslie? Kind of, huh? That's a little bit more sunbursty brown than this. What do you think? It's in the direction, but not fully. So this is a 7-string monster, and this ferrule is actually bigger, which is clever, for the bigger ball end there. And some people said, oh, these aren't even in line. This is done deliberately, so they come out in different spots up here. This clocks in at list $13.99, so realistically $12.99, $11.99, $12.49, something like this. Don't nail me down on these prices. We're gonna meddle with this a little bit because I think that's kind of the idea. We're gonna take it inside and say bye-bye. I'll clean this up after. And here they are, 8 more glorious Ibanez guitars, which means 2 more weeks of work for me. I did have these 2 weeks blocked out over Christmas and New Year's, but the guitars weren't here. So I started a massive drum programming course, which I will finish, and that will be sold, you'll see where. But I will finish those courses, those lessons first, and then we're gonna, while I edit that, Leslie will get the shots done, and then I will spend some time with these and do some tracks and some noodles and, you know, whatever makes sense for the guitars, so you get an idea in context. And then we're gonna spend probably good 4 days filming the actual videos, and then I'm gonna spend a good 4 days editing the actual videos, and then it's all done, and then I can write Ibanez a big ass invoice. Because, yeah, they don't send me these guitars to have fun with only. I do get paid for this. Just like I'm, by the way, getting paid for this driftwood amp over here, which I will probably be using in a lot of the heavier stuff, because that way I can learn the amp, get Malek from Driftwood some exposure. And come on, how beautiful is that? It actually, this has kind of a bird's eye. No, that's a poplar. I always come with different kind of woods. We're going to do this amp, which is called the Darkest Nightmare. So that is not a jazz amp. That is made for those low guitars and the Ibanez and then the... That's what that's made for, and that's what we're going to do. And then the videos are out, and you can hopefully enjoy them. I want to thank Jason McNamara big time for the beautiful diagrams that he's building for all of these. It's a lot of work. And I want to thank Ibanez for sending these to me and paying the bill once they pay the bill. And I want to thank Leslie for running back and forth with me. And also, what do we thank? What do we thank? The animals at the end.